So, hopefully everybody got a little bit of feedback this week on a bunch of different things out there, but I wanted to do a little bit of an open mic. So we have the ongoing contest. If you want to participate in the Canic giveaway, you have to head over to YouTube. You head over to YouTube, you like, share, subscribe, and you have a chance to win the Canic. An email went out to about 25, 30,000 people to participate in the Canic giveaway. So we have the Canic giveaway going on right now. If you want to participate in any of the other contests, we're giving away a Canic, we're giving away a Taurus, and we're going to be giving away a whole bunch of bags I have here from Vertex and a few other companies. So don't hesitate to participate in those. If you have the time, head over to YouTube, comment, tag. Let me know on my last post that you participated. I'll type that up and let you guys know. And I'm going to give away something tonight for sure to anyone that participates in the contest. So a little bit of an open mic, couple topics I want to talk about. One is, of course, the California revoking the 30 round or what we call high capacity mag law. So a couple things about that. It's really amazing that that happened. Really something that wasn't anticipated, that we hadn't expected yet. So California now opened the floodgates to allow high-capacity magazines in their state. So we've seen a run on these. I think Brownells is cleaned out. I think everybody's cleaned out right now. So California high-cap mags, they're buying them like crazy. They're digging them up in the backyard. They're going bananas. So, you know, if you happen to know anyone in California and they're looking for high-cap mags, don't hesitate to send them some. They can now have their high caps and be happy. So hopefully everybody is excited for those guys in California. It's awesome seeing them kind of get a law flipped on its head. I'm happy for them. Super exciting stuff. Hopefully it leads to bigger and better things nationwide. Who knows? We'll see. You never know. But I don't know anybody's thoughts on that. Maybe you have some, maybe you don't. I've gotten a few messages about California. I've gotten a few messages about some of the different things that have taken place and changed over. So I guess everybody's shipping there now. I don't know anybody that's not. I'm under the impression that the floodgates have opened and California has opened its borders to high cap mags. So if you have the opportunity, send some high cap mags California's way. Help those guys out, give them a hand, get them some high caps, and, you know, that seems like a lot of fun. I did want to address one other thing that has come up. So a lot of people are asking about, oh, yeah, it's Mark says Constitution acknowledged for a change. Absolutely. So super excited about that, Mark. I think that's a great thing. I think it's going to be awesome. A lot of fun. I'm excited to see kind of where that all kind of shakes out. Another thing I wanted to address, if you want to take a look at any of the previous episodes, I got a bunch of questions about how to start a podcast and how to start YouTube. I have some videos. There's a reason I put them up. Standard capacity. Yes, it's what we call standard capacity. I put a couple of those up. Check them out. For those of you that have been asking. As far as California goes, I think that's an awesome shift in the thought process, and I'm glad that the courts are stepping away a little bit, and they're kind of moving towards a we don't want to be involved mentality in these laws and interpreting these laws as they see fit at the state level. I think eventually we're going to see universal concealed carry. I think you're going to see something come down the pike, and I think they're going to make a run at it. I think there's never been a time better than now to go after that. That's what I would love to see. That's the dream, is universal concealed carry. So if we can get to that place where you have a concealed carry permit from your home state, you can conceal carry anywhere in the country. So that would be the victory. That would be the huge win. So that's the hope. Fingers are crossed that it moves in that direction. Some of these relaxing of some of these magazine laws and some of these different things, I think are a huge step in the right direction towards that. Hopefully that continues to happen. Hopefully we see that happen. I'm optimistic, but let's keep our fingers crossed. There's a lot of different things that have to take place between now and then, but universal concealed carry would be the ideal. I got a couple of questions about people asking about suppressor laws, things like that. They're not my forte. I'm not huge I'm foggy on a lot of the different state suppressor laws, so I'm not the guy to ask. You'd have to look at what your state requires, and it even gets very finite to what your chief or your sheriff would allow, depending on who has authority over issuing those permits or those NFA items, and who has the final say on those stamps. So hopefully everybody, checks out some of my prior videos to answer some of those questions. I know that I have a lot of them out there. I know that a lot of them should answer some of those questions, but if you don't, keep the questions coming. Don't hesitate to send them on DM or leave them in the comment section below, and it's greatly appreciated. I don't mind doing my best to answer them as quickly as humanly possible, as quickly as I can, but not all the time do I have all the answers, and I'm more than prepared to admit that I don't have all the answers. So I don't know everything about everything. So that's where I'm at. But hopefully everybody understands that. I am not an expert. I am not your attorney. You need a higher attorney. I'm not the guy. So hopefully that kind of resonates with a lot of you guys. Okay, so a few things. I talked a lot about what happens when you work out before in the previous podcast. I want to talk about what happens a little bit too when you train, because a lot of people were foggy on what I was getting at or what I was trying to say and what was making sense. I want to be insanely clear and obvious with you guys. It's important to me to train and to promote training and to promote a training environment for a lot of the listeners and a lot of the people that participate in these different sports, whether it's shooting sports, whether it's lifting weights, whether it's any of these things. And promoting a training culture, an environment of training, is going to far surpass the promotion of anything else, or it should far surpass any of those things. Getting out there and actually doing something is going to be much more powerful than anything else you could do. So what I was getting at and what I was trying to summarize is you have to get out there and fail. You have to get out there and fail, and you have to get out there and you have to take chances. And the only way to do that and the only way to make that happen for you is to get out there and do. And to get out there and do and participate. And don't be afraid to have some setbacks, and don't be afraid to have some ups and downs. It's going to happen. So if you're thinking of getting into training, or you listened to the previous podcast, or you participated in the previous podcast, remember, it's just about taking the steps towards training, towards that first day of training and training your body. So whether you do jiu-jitsu, MMA, shooting sports, lifting weights, whatever it is, all these different things that you pile on, don't be afraid to do them and try. I will promise you the biggest fear you're going to get over is just buying the membership or just going in and getting the training and just spending a day or two getting past that hurdle of the first day or the second day. Once you get past, that's right, push it. Once you get past that first day, and thank you for tapping the hearts. I appreciate it, guys. Tap the paper airplane and share. Don't be afraid to push it a little beyond that comfort zone. So it's important. I don't want anyone to kind of confuse it. I'm not trying to give workout advice. I'm not trying to give supplement advice. I'm not trying to do any of that. It's just about a mindset to get from A to B, to get past some of those little mental hurdles that you encounter along the way. And they're going to come. And they'll come, and hopefully they'll go. And it's not going to take long. But hopefully everybody understands kind of where I'm coming from. It's nothing more than that. So hopefully that makes sense. But I'm glad everybody had a great weekend. I want to reiterate that if you want to participate in the contest, you need to head over to YouTube and you need to comment, tag, and like. Beyond that, you need to head over to Instagram and comment done. So I'm going to make this one quick tonight. It's a really quick live, really quick podcast. I just wanted to stream out to you guys and give you guys some insight into the California gun laws, the California mag change, and what was going on in Cali. So there's been a lot of changes in that. I'm going to have a longer podcast tomorrow. I have a bunch of notes, but I wanted to touch on the California law change, high capacity mags, California. You can send them. It's awesome. Oh, nice. Discovered a way on YouTube to give a 5-star review. Mark, share that. Put in your story, tag me, and I'll give you credit for it so I can post that up. And if you hadn't, head over to iTunes, leave a review on iTunes too, and go and download a few episodes on iTunes, Mark, and tap some thumbs up on some stuff. So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everyone getting involved in the Canic contest. I know I've thrown a lot of these episodes up. Now I got to have you guys head out there. Things are kind of cranking along. I'm going to be giving this away either Thursday or Sunday, more than likely Sunday. So hopefully we'll get everybody to tune in. Continue to share, continue to subscribe. I'm hoping everybody has a good night. I know it's only Tuesday. Got a long week ahead of us. Got a lot of stuff on the grind. So hopefully everybody will continue to keep it rolling. But I'm thankful for it. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the iTunes. Make sure you subscribe to Podbean if you don't have iTunes. Don't forget to thank the sponsors. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. Go send some mags to California.